Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about English idioms. What are idioms? And we're going to get into some examples and think about ways that they're used. Let's get started. So, what is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase or an expression with a non-literal meaning. In other words, it's something that you commonly use with native speakers. Idioms do not mean what the words say. It's more of a figurative way of saying something. Let's look at this example. I have cold feet. Well, yes, there may be a time when your feet are cold, but when someone says that, that's not what they really mean, literally. They're actually saying, I am scared to do something. Let's look at example 2. She has a heart of gold. This doesn't actually mean that this person has a heart made of gold. What it's really saying is she's a very kind person. Okay, now let's look at another example. I bit my tongue. Yeah, well, again, perhaps you did bite your tongue, but when we're talking about idioms, this actually refers to a time where you probably stopped yourself from saying something very hurtful. So you bit your tongue and you didn't say it. Here's example number 4. I hit the hay. Now, most people don't really have piles of hay sitting around to hit. What this actually is saying is, I went to bed, meaning I lay my head down and went to sleep. Now let's look at ways idioms are used. In informal writing, such as emails or text messages or blogs that you share with others or friends. Also, idioms can be used in informal or casual conversations when you're speaking to other people. You may hear someone say these things and then think, well, what are they actually trying to say? Other ways idioms are used are when perhaps you're writing and you want to make your character sound more real, like a real person. You may use an idiom to make the language more creative. So now it's time for you to try. When you look at these sentences, you need to match the idiom with its correct meaning. Idioms are on the left and the meanings are on the right. Which ones match together? And here are the answers. Let's try another one. Match the idioms on the left with their correct meanings on the right. Think about it. Which ones might make sense? So here are the answers that you should have matched together. Okay, you've got one more chance to do some matching here. Let's see how good you can do this. All right, and here are the answers revealed. All right, so I wanted to give you some more examples that you might see or hear in conversation or in writing. Kill two birds with one stone. Don't cry over spilled milk. Beat around the bush. Break a leg, and once in a blue moon. What do you think these idioms mean? Kill two birds with one stone means I want to take care of two things at one time. Don't cry over spilled milk. Well, something that's really not that major. You probably should not really take a whole lot of time stressing over it. Beat around the bush. Well, that really means you shouldn't waste your time. Just get straight to the point. You might hear break a leg, which isn't really something bad, it just means do your best. And once in a blue moon, well, that really means it doesn't really happen that often, only here and there. Nice job today, friends. So take some time to think about these idioms and what they really mean. They may sound silly at first glance, but someone can actually help you understand them in the conversation or in your writing or a text message, perhaps. You might take a step back and say, now I know that this isn't what that person really meant to say. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and come back for more content. See you next time.